So Jollibee dropped today. The stock has broken down again. Where is the stock headed? Let's talk about it in this video. So hi everyone, this is Marvin Germo. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and smash that bell so you get updated every time we create new content about the stock market. Guess what guys? We're above 50,000 subscribers already. The road to 100,000 has just begun. So for those who haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and be part of this channel and so that we get to help you reach your goals of financial freedom. So Jollibee dropped today. Allow me to show you what the chart is saying as well. Let's look at what the technicals is saying. Please remember this. I've placed so many videos about Jollibee, talking about its chart movement, talking about that, hey, it still hasn't reversed yet from where it was before. And the narrative there is basically this. A stock that's bearish, a stock that's in a downtrend will continue to go down until something shifts, until you see any parameters that will show that it's actually reversing. Because the name of the game is, if a stock is still in a downtrend, you stay away from stocks that are in a downtrend, or if it still has not reversed, you stay away from it as well. Now, let's see how the charts play into all of this. I'm going to use support and resistances, I'm going to use trend lines, and we're going to add some moving averages and indicators to help you analyze it as well. Because as you all know, my strategy basically is that I use technical analysis so that technicals will allow me to have strategic areas for trading. Please remember also, your strategy for trading and investing should be different. Why? Because investors buy based on the fundamentals, investors buy based on valuation, traders buy based on what the charts are telling you. So if there's anything here that gives you value, comment below, comment Jollibee, comment stocks, and we will talk about that as well. And I'll try to make another video based on that.
Hey guys, so I'm making this chart just a few hours way before I go to the airport. I hope I post this either midnight tonight. If not midnight, it will be posted in the morning, way before the markets would open. But I'm just making this also because as promised, just continuously give you updates on what's happening on Jollibee and what's happening in the stock as well, so that you guys have the right foundation of what you're supposed to do, and so that you can trade the markets also with confidence. Please remember, when stocks are down, the name of the game is for you still to follow your strategy. The name of the game is for you to follow your narrative on why you're buying and selling the stock. That's why I keep saying it to people that before you buy a stock, you need to define what areas will cause you to buy and what areas will cause you to sell, and what would be your triggers also. If you are buying, you need to also know it's not just about setting an area where you're supposed to sell on a profit, but it's also about placing an area where you're supposed to also cut losses if you're trading. If you're investing, on the other hand, you must know also areas where, if the fundamentals have shifted not into your favor, it would be an area for you also to sell, regardless if it's a gain or if it's a loss. Or if you believe in the growth of the company so much, it's all about picking your spots valuation wise. At what price will the company be cheap for you as well? So as we've been talking about over the past few weeks, Jollibee is still being hit by what's happening based on the acquisitions and the earnings, especially of Smash Burgers. Smash Burger may take some time for them to turn around. So I believe that the movement of Smash Burger, or the movement of Jollibee, is predicated on how they turn Smash Burger around, how Smash Burger would later on either turn a profit when they start doing well, when they close down the stores that are not doing so well, and they maximize the stores that are doing better, up against do streamlining also their menu, making their chains in some point much better than where it was before. Please remember, I placed videos about this, that the primary intention of Jollibee is to turn Smash Burger around, similar also to Coffee Bean, to be in strategic locations where they were not there before. And please remember also, Jollibee had shops where or had purchases before where it did not pan out, it did not go the way they wanted to go. That's why they sold some of their chains in China. That's what they also did to Deli France as well. So I'll keep you updated also based on the earnings and how it will be over the next few months and how it will continue to progress. But this video will primarily center on what the charts are telling us as well. As you all know, that nothing much has changed still from a chart perspective. So, by the way, guys, I'm using for this chart, I'm using Fibonacci retracements for us to be able to plot the support and resistance levels for Jollibee as well. So for those who know how to read Fibonacci, I connected the lowest portion of which was May 2017, May 3, 2017 to the highest portion, which was at some point Feb 2019 this year. So the whole context of Fibonacci is basically you connect the lowest point to the highest point, the lowest to the peaks, and then the Fibonacci retracement sequence will build the support and resistance for you. As you can see right now, based on Fibonacci, you're actually seeing at the current level, it's hitting the 23.6 retracement where it has a possible support level. So that being said, if I zoom in also here, you would most likely see it trying to uh, it being sold 3 consecutive days. As you all know, also one of the reasons why it's not pushing higher also is there's a resistance at the 233 level, which since August it has had a hard time to start to go up as well. If you notice it also, since August up to where we are now, it's been consolidating at this level, but for the first time also it broke below the 217 support level. By drawing support and resistance levels, you can also peg that there's a support level at the 217 area, which was not broken. Which was not broken since September, October was not broken, but today that's what got pierced. It did hit it intraday last September 25, but it somehow rebounded back. It's the only time that we had 3 consecutive large candles piercing through the stock as well. That being said, it's now here at the 211, 213 support level. That being said, if Jollibee has a chance to bounce back up, possible narrative, possible bounce from the Fibonacci retracement sequence will bring it to 231. However, if it does not, possible retracement from Fibonacci will actually see a larger and steeper downward slope. But if you draw your own support and resistance, another way to add a narrative to it is it could possibly hit this level here, where we could possibly see a retracement as well. That being said, also, I'll try to add more layers here. Let's actually see if it's oversold already. If you notice it, RSI wise, it really hasn't hit our oversold levels yet, even though there's a larger degree of selling happening in the stock. We want to see it hit oversold levels to have it at least have a semblance that hey, it might be already oversold and we might see some knee-jerk reactions going up. That being said, I'm gonna put in my 200-day moving average. Still very far from 200-day moving average. 100-day moving average still very far, and you also see the 100-day moving average relatively sloping down. 50-day moving average where it just broke below the 50-day moving average last November 13. So where it's actually experiencing a breakdown. So the underlying trend, the 200 and 100-day moving average, still denoting bearishness, but the 50-day moving average in a way also is showing us that hey, it's still bearish as of this point in time. It just broke down. Then the 20-day moving average is also bearish as well. So you have all four moving averages showing you that it's bearish. Though it's down, it still hasn't shown you that it's oversold. MACD showing you a change in direction downward as well for the stock. And if you add volume to the mix, if you want to analyze it using volume, allow me to zoom in so you see it better. You have a larger sense of selling also. The past 3 days where the stock went down, you had 3 larger than average volumes of people actually selling at that point in time. And if there's one thing I know, when a breakdown is predicated by volume, there's a possible push. There's a lot of people wanting to escape the stock as well. Please remember this, that the movement also could be predicated by uh, it's just basically predicated by people selling at a massively faster pace as well for the stock. So from a candlestick perspective, 3 large candles with volume, 3 large bearish candles with volume, bringing it back to the Fibonacci retracement plus MACD is basically bearish, it's below zero as well, and you have a change in direction downward. That being said, also if I'll zoom out here, and just to put a narrative into all of this, I'll try to remove the Fibonacci retracement, and also some of the moving average, so at least it's clearer for all of you. The fact that we haven't broken past the 200-day moving average shows us how bearish the stock is. And then if I put it here, we have the stock still pretty much also on the downtrend line as well, which is following the 100-day moving average as of now. So this downward slope is pretty much being confirmed by the 100-day moving average, showing us where the possible movement of the stock is and what we need for it to actually reverse short, mid, and long term. So I guess that's it. I'll keep you updated. I'll be on my flight, so if you have any comments on this, and maybe I'll possibly be able to reply when I arrive from Dubai already. But just keep your comments below. Comment JFC. Comment whatever questions do you have for it, and I'll try to make as much as I can for you guys as well.
So did you guys like the video? I hope you did. I hope it's something that added value to you. Comment your questions based on the charts that I've sent out, and I'm just gonna make more and more and more videos about that as well. So I'll probably be in my flight to Dubai when you see this video, but just comment them and I'll try to make as much as I can. And when I come back to Manila next week, we're gonna have Stock Smarts Manila. So see you all there. And this is Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you.